So, quick recap for you guys is the party set forth to track down Squill. They were rejoined by Lara and Tun, and finding Squill's hand, their urgency increased. Goth scouted ahead and tried to slow the opposing group down, but was unable to, and seeing something out in the distance, he returned to the rest of the group, and you guys traveled a little bit faster and further. In the following day, you had seen a armada of what seemed to be the Kryn dynasty. They were headed west, and Karasu was very upset and tried to convince the group to help him and his friends in Shattengrad, and not getting any support. Karasu got a little upset or angry and set out on his own, but eventually cooled down and rejoined the rest of the group later that day. Tracking down eventually the location of the camp, they came up with a plan of attack and tried to figure out how to take on an old adversary of Lara's and get Squill out of there safely when they found that Squill was being tortured there. Quickly, though, their plan of attack fell apart, and after a little while, they ended up rallied to stay and fight by Throgrim and by Tun, and with being healed back up and being able to inflict a little bit more damage on this guy Klieg Vanith, Squill was eventually the one to get that final blow on him and took his eye out and took his ear off as revenge for her eye and ear. On the way down, you guys had looted his camp, and after kind of taking care of all of his followers, you guys made away with a little bit of change. You would also come across some burned up battle plans that kind of led you to believe that your friends, potentially the king back in Shattengrad, may be in danger of this invading armada. After you had looted the camp, you had returned through a tree portal opened up by Doth to the Scarlet Wench, and the party planned on recovering, and that is really kind of where we had left off, is you guys returning to the ship pretty much at the end of the day.
I think on the way, Lara would be yelling at Luminor about it.
So yeah, you guys are in the rowboats on the way back.
Yeah. When I fucking say you help us and you attack and give support, you fucking do what I say.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. The battle was just so loud. I couldn't.
This was before the damn battle, and you know it.
I couldn't hear your voice.
Next time you do this, you're gonna regret it.
I say, oh yeah, sure, yeah, I will help out next time. I promise.
Tun just sitting behind you with his massive hammer is just like, yeah, you better.
Or you're really gonna learn what keel haul means.
I think over in our other boat, we've got Karasu and Doth and probably the two Dragonborn brothers. And Karasu, is there anything that you'd want to bring up or talk to Doth about at all?
And he's just sitting there pissed off looking and hurt, and he's like, Doth, we need to go to Shattengrad.
I believe we do. Our friends are in danger, it seems.
Do you know how the hell to get back to a boat using a teleport, though?
Well, I know ways that we could communicate with them, and worst comes to worst, I can fly us back.
Okay. Should we even be on here then?
I think it is worth informing the others of our plan and letting them know what we need to do and why.
True. I'm not the best at conveying my emotions while angry, so I'll probably just leave that up to you. If you don't mind.
I could probably talk to them, yes.
A whole bloody armada. This will be fun.
Especially if they're going to be teaming up with Jean's family.
Right.
Your family.
Yes. He just kind of sighs.
As you hear
Which boat
me
am I
yelling
in?
in the background.
Which boat would you like to be in, Throgrim?
I'll be with Karas soon, Doth. If you're going back to Schottengrad, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Could you pick me up another painting?
Sure. That's top of my priority list. Just for you, Throgrim, I will find you the best painting.
Well, if you're gonna be there, it would be nice to have some inspiration again.
Not that he's
course.
going to help or anything. No. Get another painting.
Doth sees the eyes of a man who wants to drown a dwarf. Is there anything else you might want?
Just shaking his head, laughing, like trying not to laugh because he knows it's going to piss Karasu off, but he's just like trying so hard not to laugh.
Well, if you could find something that has a beautiful sunset or sunrise, that would be ideal.
Of
I think it would
course.
add a lot of culture to this pirate ship.
Of course. I'll get the ladies on that right away. That you saw her masterpiece before. I'll have her just sit there on the cliffside while we fight and draw the beautiful sunrise.
I want one, and I want one too.
You know
can we
what?
get pictures?
You two, I'll get you something.
Also, it gives you a chance to talk to those ladies again.
Yes. He's gonna look over
I
at
wink
the
at you.
dragon. He's gonna look at the Dragonborn boys and be like, "You two would love these girls, especially you. You like Drow."
Yeah. And I mean, I'm freshly single.
I'll be sure to inform them.
Put in good words for both of us.
I will.
They are sisters.
We're brothers.
So it works. It's like those twin
Perfect.
marriages you always hear about. Rossi just smirks. I'll see what I can do, Thorgrim, but no promises.
Look into it, that's all I ask.
And I think probably around this time is when you guys are pulling back up to the ship and loading on.
Yeah, as she climbs up onto the ship, I think there's definitely a mood shift immediately, because back on her ship, you know, she's a captain, and there is just something about being on the deck of your ship that, you know, especially everything that happened. And after that, she's just like, right, gather the crew, I've got an announcement.
Tuntun will just like at the top of his lungs, like, all on deck. Everybody takes probably 20 seconds for everybody to get to the main deck.
And when they do, I know I didn't say it at the time, but could I have gotten some sort of like symbol of Klieg? Like, I don't know if he had an emblem or something to show like who
He had that
was.
banner.
Yeah, I'll grab that. It's covered in, dipped it in his blood. And when they're all on deck, she'll just explain like, so it seems our little Squill got taken by Klieg. But guess who fucking killed him? And I'll toss the banner on the deck in front of everybody.
You'll get like this uproarious cheer from like everybody on board just shouts and pounds on the deck with their weapons, and yeah.
And she'll
I
join
think
in.
Cookie starts like passing around like his special cask of rum.
Yeah, she'll grab one of those too, and obviously make sure the party has it. Although she tells Cookie not to give it to Luminor. And a toast to that motherfucker finally burning in the bowels of hell. And
Aye.
Take a drink for everyone, but she won't take too much because she doesn't want to get drunk. She wants to get the hell out of here. And after a little bit of that sort of revelry and getting the morality up, then she'll hand out the 30 gold everyone gets or whatever it was. And
Yeah.
Right, let's get the fuck out of this water, or fuck out of these lands, back to sea. and start
I think
getting
as
going.
this revelry is going on, there's a couple things of note that I want to point out. Tun isn't necessarily celebrating with the rest of everybody. I think he's kind of gone down on his own, and I think as he's kind of gone below decks, you'll notice he's carrying probably an unconscious Squill at this point, not unconscious from
death
mechanically, but
yeah.
she's just passed out. I think with the adrenaline and with the heat of the battle, she's just had everything taken out of her, and I think after a little while Doth goes downstairs and tries to help restore her with whatever healing magic he can. But eventually Doth does come back up on decks, and he pulls you aside, Lara, and he'll say,
Captain, I must speak with you.
What is it, Doth?
Well, you saw that armada out there, and we know now where they are going, and that is my king and Karasu's king and our friend, and we feel obligated to go back and warn him. And I was hoping that you wouldn't mind if we left and would rejoin you when the time arises.
No, I don't mind that at all, but how do you plan to get back out of the ship?
That's something I wanted to give to you.
and he'll reach down into his pocket, and he's kind of casts what looks to be just a simple rock at first, but as you take a closer look, it's almost like it kind of dips in and takes this form, and he says,
Well, if you fill this up with water, I can see your face and we can communicate. You can see my face, and I can get a sense of where you are in the world, and we'll be able to communicate with each other.
So she'll take it from him, and we've got more of these. This seems rather useful.
This is something that I don't necessarily share with everyone.
Fair enough, Doth. She'll pat him on the shell. You've been a good help to my crew. You brought back those from the dead. I'll take care of it and return it to you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Grogan, what are you doing?
I probably would have went with Doth to help take care of Squill until she seemed like she was comfortable.
Did you grab a drink on your way down, or?
Oh yeah, I would.
Did you part? Yeah, I was gonna say you got a drink in each hand. And you're pinky out, trying to touch Squill to heal her.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think that she's just exhausted from the battle of the day, and I think that through Doth's restorative magic, I think he probably would have started with her hand, and started to grow that back just a little bit.
Little
He
stubby.
is a high level.
Right.
That's all I can do for today.
That's incredible healing, Doth. Maybe someday I will be able to replicate such skill.
I think if you keep on the path you're on, you will be there before you know it.
I hope so. That'd be very useful.
Like Squill kind of just like moans in her sleep. She's all bloody and fucked up still. And let's see, Luminor, what are you doing?
I am. I'm studying my spell book right now.
Okay.
And trying to keep out of everybody's way as they seem displeased with me.
And Karasu, how about for you? Are you down at like below decks packing your things? Are you checking? I'm sure you're not checking in on Squill, but are there any goodbyes that you'd have to make or anything like that that you'd like to be doing?
Karasu will take a drink with the crew and let them know what he's going to be doing, and that, you know, he'll try to bring back souvenirs.
All right. So I will
Heading
say
down and grabbing his stuff, and then say the same thing to Laura.
all right. I'll say after a little while on Dex Luminor, you'll have Aya come over and she'll like probably drape her arm around you and just like, what you reading?
I'm just studying my my spells here for the next battle. I have to apparently, according to the captain, I have to participate in that one. So I got to make sure that I am helpful to everybody.
I mean, yeah. You were cool up against that fight with the basilisk, but oh, and I heard that you beat Cracks.
Yeah, that took a lot out of me. He's tough, tough warrior. So that took a lot out of me. So I didn't. It was hard to participate in the next fight because of that.
She'll kind of give you one of those like eyebrow raises. She's like, "Is that all that took? Like, took a lot out of you before the fight?"
Well, you know, I don't want to speak out of turn, but you know, I'm sure there's some other things. I'm not sure who is listening in on us. I don't want to embarrass anybody.
Yeah, she'll probably just like laugh and give you like a little push on the arm and better study up then. And she'll kind of flaunt away, like shaking her ass as she walks away.
Yeah, I watch her as she walks away. I just shake my head and I just, you know, I go back to my spell book.
Karasu, I think about this time you've got your stuff packed up and you're returning to the decks and you've got a chance to speak with Lara here.
Well, for what it's worth, I'll try to bring back some trinkets. Maybe some better shit wine. He just smirks.
I do love me some shit wine.
I do remember. Sorry to leave, but they at least gotta know.
She shrugs. Doth explained you have friends and kin, so I kind of understand. And you
Bunch of
helped
good
me,
people.
and you helped my crew. So I hope you
Well,
make yourself
hopefully-
way back.
Hopefully not goodbye forever. That would rather suck. I was starting to entertain the thought of being in this group forever.
And believe it or not, I was entertaining having you.
He just smirks. Well, then I guess I better come back.
Aye. She'll toss him an empty water skin and fill that up with some good shit and some bad shit.
He smirks. Deal. He'll nod at her.
Gankana. And she smirks.
Don't go finding a Mr. Wench while I'm gone, okay?
Oh, you still think you're in the running now?
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I can
Yes.
pick up a few good liners from the girls there in town.
You certainly could work on some.
Yes. He just smirks. Thorgrams aren't the best.
Although I do have to wonder how much that's Throgram or how much that's you.
What? Use Throgram, 100%. Speaking of the little devil, I better go say goodbye or he'll cry himself to sleep.
I heard some discussion of artwork.
Yes, that's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Fair enough. But if there's something that makes you think of me, get it?
I will.
Right, well, go on then. Fuck off and make your way back.
Will do. He'll bow. Where's Throgram?
Are you still
He's
below
just
decks?
down. Yeah, keeping an eye on Squill.
He's just gonna kind of lean against the wall and be like, the gremlin's not going anywhere. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I worry that her mind might be damaged from such tortures she endured.
Well, it couldn't be far from where she started, so... but, you know, I'm glad that you're watching her.
Yeah, I think she's been through a lot in her young life. A shame, really. It makes me wonder... I used to have such disgust of goblins, but it makes me wonder if, like, it's just a result of their environment more than anything.
Yeah, it's poor parenting and all, but every race is victim of that.
True. But perhaps we can hope they can change someday.
Never hurts to hope. Just don't put all of your prayers into hoping.
Well, we'll do what we can. But
Anyways, I'm off. I'll see you another time.
I hope it's soon. It just occurred to me, I think we're the last of the group. With Thagro gone,
Yes.
your nephew.
Don't take this the wrong way, but if you see Thagro again, you should probably attack him.
Well, we'll see. He was very strong. Whatever
I know.
happened to him, I hope for the best.
I do as well, but I am not too optimistic.
Me neither, but we'll see.
We'll clap him on the shoulder. I may talk a lot of shit to you, Throgram, but you're a good man.
Oh, I try. And you're a good elf. But safe
Oh, I
travels.
try. Well, safe journeys to you as well.
Thank you.
I don't plan to. I will go meet up with Doth.
Luminor, it's getting pretty raucous and loud on deck. Do you, at some point, go downstairs to try and study better, or do you... What do you do in that sort of situation?
I just stay up, on the deck because, while I am studying, I'm also observing everybody else. Because I still just met, everybody not too long ago. So I kind of want to observe, what everybody does after battles and, just how people are feeling about, the trip so far. So just kind of listening into people and trying to immerse myself in the group.
Yeah, so I would say as you're observing this main kind of deck and looking out on the top of it, you'll notice that there's kind of a collection of people that are grouping around Krax and Drax who were in the battle, and you'll notice that Aya and Ara are kind of listening in, kind of standing close to each other, probably over on the side of the ship. Tangaroa has probably returned to his spot on the mast, but he's just kind of hanging off of it just a little bit, probably drinking still. You'll probably see, you probably won't see Tuntun on deck. He'll probably be below decks. Squill is below decks. Throgram's below decks. You'll probably see Doth and Karasu at some point getting ready and making their preparations to leave. And Cookie is probably like right in the middle of that group of people who are telling stories and like writing down everything that he can to try and turn it into a song later.
Okay. So wait, who's below decks?
So below decks, you'll see, or you won't see unless you like peek your head down. But
Okay.
Throgrum and Tuntun are down there. Tuntun's kind of quiet, and he's kind of looking in on Squill, and Throgrum is kind of on the other side, keeping an eye on Squill. Do you think that you would have moved her into your quarters, Laura, at all? Like, is that
I was
kind of what
actually
you
going
would
to
like?
kind of have a thing where I go down to check on her and suggest it. So,
Okay.
yeah, maybe if he's peeking in, I'm like, excuse me, and trying to get down and leave someone else to steer the ship. But
Yeah,
I don't
Xavier
want to.
will do that for sure.
I don't
So
want to
yeah,
like
I think at
walk
some
in
point
on
as
her.
you're poking your head down there, you'll notice that the Scarlet Wench is making her way down to Luminor.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to go check out Squill too, and I want to talk to Thorgrim and just ask about Squill because just like what they're like where they met, because it seems like Thorgrim has a special connection to Squill, so just kind of like want to hear more about that to see why we went to the trouble of rescuing Squill.
Yeah, so I'll say that you guys go down the stairs at the same time, and I would say you can go ahead and start that off as you kind of are walking downstairs. You probably pull up a chair next to the bedside. Laura, I imagine you're either pulling up a chair or maybe going over to Tuntun.
Yeah, probably heading over to Tuntun at the moment. Like, I checked, she's not dying, so, and then I'll kind of go over and give him a pat on the shoulder, and I imagine we do a lot of eye communication, and so she's just, like, got that "are you okay" look in her eyes.
He'll kind of shrug his shoulders, but nod his head at the same time.
And then she gives him a nod and, like, another pat as again, I just feel like they have a lot of wordless communication of like I'm here when you need me kind of expression.
And then I guess for Luminor, what do you say to kind of open up that conversation with Rogrim? Just who is this, or
I just say Thorgrim, what's your connection with Squill here? You guys seem to have a very good very strong bond. For you to go to such trouble, to rescue her.
Well, I mean, she is part of the group. I would have tried to rescue anyone who would have taken. But I suppose you never met Thagro, the one who disappeared. Or did you meet Thagro?
I did, briefly, until he disappeared.
Yes. He was a gentle giant, very kind, but had a sadness in his heart. But he took quite the liking to Squill. And,
Okay.
And I don't know, it's just, she's young, and she seemed to have had a cruel life, and these events were exceptionally cruel at the hands of that pirate hunter. And no, I'm just hoping she can make friends, see that the world isn't so evil or dark. I suppose that's it, mostly.
Okay, that's a little surprising, but so she'll be joining us on the rest of our journey?
I'm not sure. I suppose it's whatever she wants to do, really. Although, from where we're going, I don't think that's a place you want to be dropped off at alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, well, I wish her a speedy recovery, and if there's anything you need from me, feel free to ask.
Well, what did happen? Why did you stay back from that fight? You afraid?
Everybody just seemed to be fighting so well, and I was holding back in case there was a surprise, in case somebody else came, in case they had reinforcements anywhere. I mean, you yourself, you took no damage at all, so it didn't seem like I was needed.
That's thanks to sturdy armor, I think, mostly. But it's okay to admit to me that you were scared. I understand. We've all been there before.
Well, I would say that, Basilisk was more scary than these men.
I don't know. It was just a beast.
A large beast.
But still, this Klieg, he was a man, but crueler than any beast.
Aye, that he was. Tun will speak up finally, and he'll say, "That bastard killed me wife."
Aye, Klieg was a piece of shite.
I hope his death brings you some sort of peace, Tun.
I hope so too.
Whilst we're all talking about Squill here, might be best to move her onto a bed more comfortable. And she'll gesture toward, or nod towards her quarters.
Oh, that's kind of you. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Tun, I think, will nod his head.
Just make sure someone sits with her so she doesn't steal my stuff.
I will watch the little one.
Thank you, Tun. And I will probably leave them after that to go back and relieve Xavian.
But Luminor, next scrap we get into, just have courage and don't worry. I'll look after you and keep you alive.
I pat Thorgrim on the shoulder. I say, "Good man, thank you. I will." And I give him a nod of approval.
All right.
Karasu, Doth has turned into an eagle and he's flying you to shore currently. Is there any sort of conversation that you'd make up there, or you just got arms out, just flying in the wind?
Fly like an eagle.
Wind blowing through your hair.
It's like, I believe I could fly. I believe that I could touch the sky.
You are
This is
the wind
probably-
beneath my wings.
This is a little refreshing for him too, though, after the day that he's had.
Yeah, he's just like, Doth?
Yes.
Doth? He's like joking.
Yes.
After we warn, everybody, I need a drink.
Hey, that does sound nice.
Why does all this stupidity have to be happening? You ever just sit back and just wonder?
Wonder what?
Just like, what makes stupid gods tick? Like, oh, I'm going to be awesome and ruler of a dead world with no one on it.
I don't know. It's never really crossed my mind, but I suppose if you're the embodiment of evil and chaos and divine form, maybe you think different ways than we do.
Yes, that's a good point. Just can't wrap my mind around it, and it's been giving me a migraine. And then my stupid family, and well, it's just a lot of things.
It doesn't seem like we're living in a time of peace anymore.
It almost feels like we never were. It just seems like this is all for the gods' amusement over time.
Is peace just an illusion then?
It feels that way. Doesn't it?
At times.
But, well, when I see the little brats swinging their sticks around thinking they're gonna be strong knights one day, the worst of it all is the illusion of hope. I really hope what we're doing here works, because if not, that's just sad, you know?
I agree. I think we need to do whatever we can to stop this evil force and the hopes for our children and grandchildren to live on in this world.
I agree. Well, I think I'm going to be a pirate when this is all over, because that just seems rather fun.
It does, doesn't it?
The only care in the world is swell. Yeah, well, and giant sea beasts, but I mean, what's that compared to a god, right?
Aye, indeed. I mean, if we are able to defeat this, nothing can stand in our way.
Agreed. Well, may we both be blessed with a really long, uneventful life after this.
That would be nice.
And you guys continue flying on into the sunset. Actually, it's probably dark now. Into the moonlight. At a certain point of your evening on ship, I think the revelry does die down. It gets to be a late hour, and I think people are wanting to go to sleep because it's, again, a long day tomorrow. You're still sailing out into an iceberg-ridden, frozen, almost wasteland with no idea of really where you're going other than west-northwest.
Yeah.
So I think eventually you guys do fall asleep, kind of wrap up your days. Is there anything that you would like to do before you all go to bed?
I would journal. Since Tun and Squill are in my room, I just walk in to grab it, like at some point when I'm relieved off of, and whoever's the night time navigator can take over. I would probably take my book and bring it into Tun's space there and just write all about the battle with Klieg, how we almost lost a couple of crew, but ultimately in the end, we finally killed him, and how she hopes that'll bring some closure of some kind to Tun, and how she also kind of sees it as like there is hope to fight these strong opponents, and one day, without giving too much away, but one day free him, from where he's at, and just kind of wishing that he's okay and well. And otherwise she'll just take all that time to do that. And then I think she just let Squill and Tun sleep in her room for this night, and we'll hammock out with the rest of the crew after she writes out and then puts her book back.
I mean, you do have that private space still to sleep, because Tun had that private space to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it is up to you, but if you did want to kind of build that camaraderie, you're more than welcome to
I kind of feel she would, especially after such a big victory. It feels like a good time to be closer to the crew, so...
Totally.
And I feel like if any of the others have had such severe wounds before, she would have done this kind of thing before, too, where she let them stay in her room.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's kind of like... the two Ara and I think it was Drax who got turned to stone.
Yeah. So when if anyone ever gets too fucked up, she's good to her crew as long as they're loyal to her. So you know, she'll hang out and get into a hammock with them and just joke like, right, don't fuck too loud, I don't want to hear it. You know, before bed. But yeah.
On that note, Luminor, did you go and try and find Aya to fall asleep with, or?
I did.
Yeah. So I think Aya will just like make loud moaning noises to just rebel a little bit against the "fuck too loud" comment.
And I approve of those.
I approve.
I approve.
I approve this message. Thorgrim, at a certain point, do you go up on deck to stop listening to this? It's been a while since you've seen Erida. It's probably hard. Something's hard, at least.
Yeah, I would go up on deck because I imagine he would feel awkward because like cave-ins should be very private events. Like, yeah, so he just goes up on deck for a bit, just looks at the stars. Who's steering the ship right now?
So I would say Xavian is probably steering the ship, the silent shadow, so not much on conversation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you'll notice that up on like the top mast, kind of keeping a lookout, is Tangaroa, the sea elf up there.
I think I'll just keep to myself and after 2 minutes, check back downstairs. But once they quiet down, I'll go back to go get some sleep.
All right. So go ahead and take your long rests, everybody. I think for Karasu and for Doth, unfortunately, he has tapped out on his tree spells for the day, but he'll fly as an eagle as far as he can, and eventually you guys will stop for the night and rest up, and first thing in the morning you guys will take off. But anything you would further chats that you would want to have with him before you go to bed?
Karasu's just gonna like be sitting there at the fire and look at him and joke. How long have we known each other now?
15, 20 years? How long have you been with us in Shattengrad?
Oh, definitely around that time for him, so yeah. We've known each other for quite a long minute.
Longer than some of those people that we met have been alive.
Yes. It makes it hard for me to convey to them how I feel, because I don't really know them. Know what I mean?
I agree, and I think it is also something that comes with a bit of age.
Yes. We're both getting up there, aren't we? Or are you young? I don't quite know turtles very well.
Well, I'm about 80, I believe, in the human years.
Still a lad, then. He just smirks.
Indeed. My kind apparently can live for a very long time.
Oh, that's impressive. Oz can as well, assuming, they avoid anything stupid that might take them out.
I suppose the same is true of my kind.
So what do you think they're going to have as a rebuttal for this attack?
Our folks? The king?
Yeah.
Well, I know that he's sent out many envoys and has tried to build the city as a defensible place and build up our armies, but I'm nervous.
I am as well. It's an entire bloody armada. Don't like that. They're trying from two sides.
It scares me.
Yes. That's why I often worry, like, is just telling them enough?
Well, our mission is to get to the artifacts so we can best help them.
Yes.
You have yours. Apparently mine is near Molaesmere.
Well, you never told me you had one.
It was part of the visions that we all had.
I thought you were babysitting us. Well, this makes so much more sense now.
No, if you remember, the vision for rain was taken over by that dark god Thurisdan.
Yes.
So the artifact that she was supposed to claim was unclaimed, and that's why King Koresh sent me forth with you, is to claim it.
Well, that adds up then. Would you two? So you two were compatible then on a god?
I don't know necessarily, but maybe things work in mysterious ways like Corellan's bow did for you and the Night Mother. Night Mother.
That's true.
Raven Queen.
You know, I found it amusing because I was like, why am I getting his bow? Because, well, I'm not quite the best elf on Faith. But when I heard it was hers and he used it kind of out of vengeance, I was, like, impressed. Slightly taken aback. Like, oh, I guess that makes sense.
Just slight correction, she, but yeah. It was impressive that she shot out to the eye of another god with it. I wonder if you'll be able to do the same.
Well, if not an eye, I'm definitely aiming for whatever may dangle between the legs. Or not, I'll hit it in the chest as well. It'll be amusing.
Well, I suppose what the larger target is, you must go for, right?
Asshole. He just laughs.
Well, we've got a long day tomorrow, my friend. I think I'm going to get some rest.
Yes, you as well.
And you guys will go to sleep, and you're he probably just pulled like some trees together to like make a little lean-to for you guys.
Right.
All right, and we'll wake up back on ship with probably Lara and her crew kind of starting their day around you. Do you think that you're up before your crew, or do you think that they're up before you?
Oh, I feel like I'd be up before them. Just because she'd be used to having to get up super early and kind of likes to have that time to herself, so she'll like sneak away as they're all snoozing and probably just go up on the deck to watch the sunrise out at sea.
Right.
Let whoever's currently on the wheel stay on the wheel just so she can enjoy that.
Yeah, so I'd say at this point it's probably Drax.
Yeah. I'll just head up over like I mean, she's a rogue, she's got good balance, and a pirate, so just like kind of out on, not all the way out on the no, fuck it. I mean, if there's ropes to hang, she'll just be out on the peak of the ship and enjoy the sunrise.
All right. I think you generally, like, you're up first, but generally your crew starts milling about their duties on deck. I think at some point in the morning, Thorogrim, are you having breakfast, or do you go up on decks?
I'll eat breakfast.
I think as you're eating breakfast, Tun will come up to you and just say, "I've got my duties on deck today. Would you mind watching over the little one?"
It would be my pleasure. Is she awake?
Not yet.
All right, I'll try to be quiet. As I go stomping up the stairs, like kick open the door. Squill, are you still asleep?
Hey, wake up!
No, I don't do that.
But yeah, I think you have a chance to finish your breakfast first, and start your day, go through your morning ablutions. But Luminor, what do you think you wake up starting your day off doing?
I go over and I check on Squill to see how she is doing.
Yeah, so I'd say at this point, Throgrim, you've kind of got her under your control there, and she's in the captain's room now. I know Tun probably would have said, like, don't make it like a free-for-all in there. But I think him coming in to check in on your friend is okay, The thing Tun would have told you, though, like, don't let anybody, like, take any of the captain's shit.
Okay, yeah, I think I would have known that already, but gotcha.
So, Luminor, you approach?
Yeah, I go over and I just, I ask Thorgrim, how Squill is doing, and, yeah, that's it.
I imagine she's looking much better.
Yeah, you can see a lot of the stuff is, like, healed up now. She's still missing, like, the eye and still missing the ear. So there's, like, a fresh bandage that's been placed over her eye and, like, a little bandage that kind of covers up where her ear was missing. But she looks to be in better condition for sure. And her hand is now back as well.
Oh, good.
I'm glad to see that Squill is doing all right and improving, and I also wanted to ask Thorgrim about these paintings. I feel like they keep coming up. Are you a big fan of the arts?
Oh yes. Usually us dwarves enjoy carving stone and such, but when we were in Schottengrad, that's where Karasu and Doth are from, we came across, I forget the reason why we stopped by, but we stopped by an art shop with these two lovely elf women that were, one of them was a painter, and just her paintings fascinated me. And I think I've developed quite the love for the arts. But I used to have a magnificent painting from that shop, but it was, I think I told you about how it was destroyed.
You did, yes. Tragedy, sounds like.
It was. Hopefully Karasu can find another one that matches its beauty. But
where do you plan on putting it?
Somewhere in the ship. Let the crew enjoy it.
I see. And then you'll, then once we're, we sort of finish our quest and everything, then, you'll take it with you wherever you go.
Well, I plan to do that even as soon as we leave the boat. We do have a bag of holding. I'll keep it in there nice and safe. And
oh, that's nice. That's convenient then.
Mm-hmm. And then whenever we feel a need for inspiration, we can just take it on peek and enjoy the arts.
Well, I look forward to it. I do appreciate the arts myself as a sort of a longtime student, of magic, of course, but I do appreciate the skill that it takes to create beautiful works of art.
Oh yes.
So yeah, I hope that I hope that I too can enjoy this this painting that Karasu will bring back for us.
Throgrim,
I think he'll choose a good one for us.
Throgrim, is this shocking for you? just an elf that's into art. I mean, the last two that you
Well, he said the magical arts. So Thorgrim was getting excited at first because he's getting ready to be like, oh, you paint. But when he said about the magical arts, he was like, oh.
But yeah, I just tell him I look forward to, the painting. And, hopefully it's a good one.
Oh, I think
that captures the beauty of the previous one.
Well, I'm sure all their paintings are masterwork, but I thoroughly enjoyed how she captured the sun's brilliance.
Oh yes.
That's
Well, I wish I could have seen it. It's too bad that I arrived too late.
yeah.
Yes, but it might be for the best to see such beauty ruined in such a foul manner.
Fair point. I will take solace in that. Well, say good morning to you, Thorgrim, and I'm not sure what the rest of our day will be, but I hope you have a good one.
I gotta get run.
Well, thank you. I'm sure it'll be a grand day.
And then I go off to just mingle around with just the crew and just hear what everybody's talking about.
You'll see Cracks. He'll probably give you eyebrows up and give you a little high five now that you're friends, even though that you're seeing his ex.
Yes, I see Cracks then, and I go up to him and I shoot the shit, and I let him know how he's ask him how he's doing.
I'm excited. I'm getting a painting. My first one. I've never had a painting before. I don't even know what that
excellent. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's one that you will appreciate.
If not, we can always talk to the captain about Keelhaul and the elf.
I suppose so. Yes. Yes. Well, how about we get some? We have some drinks later, Cracks. I'm gonna go off and speak to some other members of the crew, but I hope to see you later.
All right, you want to drink now? You'll pull out a little flask.
Yeah, sure. One more. I have a drink with him, and we just chill for a little bit.
Cool. Laura, do you eventually come down from?
Yeah. She will, and she'll grab some food and eventually go relieve the person at the wheel and take it over, steering. But otherwise, I mean, on the way she would intermingle as the crew goes. If there's any witty banter that they do, I'm sure they do a lot of it. But after a while, honestly, it probably feels like a good sea shanty time. We're out at sea, so keep the crew spirits up and sing a random whatever shanty they have.
Yeah, Cookie will definitely lead one off.
Yeah.
Probably that way up she rises, way up she rises.
Hell yeah. I should go see if I can find any royalty-free sea shanties.
What do you do with the drunken sailor? I'm almost certain that's royalty free.
Well, it probably depends on who performs it, really. But if I could find one that's freely performed, then yeah.
All right, guys, let's get our a cappella group going.
Oh, anyway. But yeah, there isn't anything specific I can think to talk about. I would probably actually at some point go down and check that if Squill's still in my room and if anyone's watching her, because I see Tun doing his duties. And
I think he would fill you in for sure. And he just says,
I'll let the little dwarf take care of that one for now.
Right. Good job. And I think she will still slip into her room. So Thorgrim, you would see me at some point like walk in and go grab a book out of a drawer, because I don't know how much I trust your capabilities of watching her steal things. And I don't say anything like that, but I grab her journal. You wouldn't know it's her journal, but she gets a book out of a drawer, nods to you. We should probably ask, how's she doing?
Still sleeping, but she's looking much better. Her hand seems to have come back nicely, thanks to Dot's magic.
Could have used some of that before. I'll have to see if he wants to be a pirate. She smirks.
I mean, he has already saved 2 of your crewmates from, certain stone death.
Yeah, but regenerating a hand is, something completely...
That's a high-level spell.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
Level, or a 7th level.
So, she is impressed. She's just like, I'm gonna have to see if he wants to be a pirate after all of this.
We will.
Oh, wait, I'm not there.
No. What was that? A ghost?
Yeah. Yeah, Doth?
And what about you, dwarf? You feel like you're getting your sea legs?
I think so. The ship is less intimidating these days. It's not as... I have to admit it, I still enjoy land and especially good hard stone under your feet much better, but it's not bad.
Well, if you want a spot on the crew, you've got one.
Well, no, I'm hoping to return to the mountains when this is all over. I have a woman waiting for me. Hopefully we can get married after this.
No, you've got a Mrs. Thorgrim ready for you.
I hope so. I think she will agree to it.
Well, then we'll have to get her some fine treasures at this fallen city, so you can make a proper ring out of it.
Yes, that's quite the idea. I'll have to keep my eyes open. Very good. That's a very good idea.
All right, well, keep an eye on her. You pat him on the shoulder and head on out, and then I'll go back up to man the ship. This is me manning the ship. It looks like something else. Anyway.
All right, guys. We're going to take probably just a quick, let's call it a 7-minute break right now. If you need to run bathroom, anything like that, come back at... What time is that for you? 9:50?
Yeah, 9:50.
Yeah, 9:50.
Yeah, 9:50.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Awesome. So we are actually going to start with you this morning. Waking up probably with the sun as you see Doth kind of stirring over on the other side of your little camp that you made up throughout the night. And he'll wake up and kind of go throughout his morning routine. Is there anything in particular that you do this morning?
Probably just try to whip together some portable soup, just so they have something on the stomach. Give him some of his jerky and hardtack.
Thank you.
Have a feeling it's gonna be an eventful day.
I believe it might be. Well, are you ready to go? And before we leave, would you make me a quick perception check?
Yep.
Or survival, whichever one you got higher. And
Believe it is survival.
either would work for this role.
Nice.
All right. So I think as you're looking around this morning and kind of taking everything in, these are like woods that you would recognize, and you kind of see to the north of you there's this wide expanse of an ice field, and to the south there's some trees, but they're familiar trees to you. And I think that you, with a 23 on your survival check, know that you are very close to where your brother-in-law made his kingdom. In Maleismere.
You know, Doth,
Yes.
we're close to Maleismere. Do you feel it?
Feel what?
Artifact. You said yours was supposed to be the one in Maleismere now, right?
I believe it's in the forest to the south, yes.
Well, I mean, you have the ability to get us there within a second or two. You wish to take a check?
Well, I mean, we might have to fly south for a few hours, but I think... I mean, we are on a time crunch, but it is worth looking, I think.
I would agree. When are we coming back?
I don't know.
Right.
Well, should I turn into an eagle then? Probably best aerially, right?
Yes. I want you to fly like an eagle.
Right, and you mount up on his back and they start flying to the south. I think you travel throughout most of the morning and travel for several hours, and about noon passes and you'll see the city that you did help found, was it 50 years ago or so? And you'll see how much it's grown because you have not been back there since. And also in the river that runs through Maleismere, you'll see thousands of ships just all filling in, making their way ever west.
Well, that gives us what, maybe a day? 2 before they're on the kingdom?
Maybe 3 or 4 at the most.
Because if the ships, are you looking at the same map I'm looking at? You are not. Let me move you to this map real quick. So you're about here is Maleismere. If all the ships are here, they still have to like sail there, roughly, to get to Shattengrad.
Okay. Well, look what good old brother-in-law did.
It does look beautiful. Like, it's hard to, like, you know it's evil, but it's hard to see the evil from the outside.
A testimony to how he truly is. Anyways, do you sense it here, or is it in Maleismere?
So his vision was that it's in the forests south of Maleismere. A place that maybe is a bit fey-touched to your knowledge.
Oh. Doc, we have to make a trip.
Well, I mean, we're pretty much already here. I suppose I can keep going.
Eventually he does need to land and like change his form again, because I think his last, I guess it's about 8 hours or so. But yeah, you guys will continue flying south for a little while, and we'll check back in with our other group. I guess we'll start with Luminor. Is there anything in particular that you'd be spending, I'd say, the first quarter of your day or half of your day doing?
I would say not too much of note. Maybe just spending some time with Aya.
Okay.
But not doing anything of note or anything like that. Probably just that. I suppose so. Just kind of just waiting for us to decide on a plan.
Yeah. Understand that. For Throgram, then, I'd say that you've spent the better part of your morning sitting here with Squill. Do you think that you are just sitting there in silence? Are you meditating? Are you praying?
I think he's just like keeping an eye on her and just thinking, contemplating like our destination, just like everything that's been going on.
Is there anything in particular that you are thinking about? Like, are you trying to figure out what you might need there, what your plan of attack is when you get there? Are you thinking
at this
about
point,
the other artifacts or just the one that's in front of you?
Yeah, like he's just kind of thinking at this point, like, because they have so little information to go off of, whenever the time for something to be revealed, it's going to happen. So, yeah, I guess just waiting for that.
All right.
Because we don't really have anything else to go off of yet, do we?
No, not at this point in time, because it was Jean's vision at the end of the day. Like, it was his artifact and his vision that he was supposed to get. And then as you guys were making your way towards your artifact, you almost got this sense that you needed to go find this one first, or at least go to Aor first, is I think you're kind of coming to these conclusions and thinking back on your previous experiences, and it seems as though this one might be helpful, or something in Aor might be helpful to your cause. But I think also at this point in time, you're coming to the question of who might wield Jean's artifact if Jean isn't here.
All right. Well, yeah, that's the kind of things he's pondering.
So I guess with that question, is there anybody that immediately comes to mind for you that you would want to take on Jean's artifact? Or are you just like, fuck, do I just ask everybody if they can do it? Or if anybody's had weird visions from Arathis? Or
like I said, I think he's just assuming that, like, eventually all will be revealed. Or like he'll just know at some point, or whoever's supposed to have it will know. So yeah, I guess he's just going on faith right now.
all right. So Lara, what are you doing to spend your, I'd say, first half of the day?
I know I just kind of made it up, but I think that's a normal thing that she watches the sunrise up at the, whatever that part of the ship is called. I do not know ships. Prow, yeah. So that's probably how she starts, and then, as the crew rummages, she goes and has breakfast with them, and then, she... is this the same day that we already I already checked on Squill and stuff?
Yeah, you've already checked in on Squill. You've grabbed the book from there.
Yeah, okay. Then, I guess she's back up on deck and is steering the ship again, because she just does enjoy that. And the open sea and the wind in her hair, and deep down just thinking, man, if only I had some sort of artifact from a god that could It'd be just right for me. No, but she wouldn't be thinking that specifically, but she would be pondering what kind of crazy stuff they'd probably find in this fallen city. And
it's a treasure hunter's dream, right?
Yeah, like there's so many possibilities, and she's just so like she's probably just imagining different things that it could be. But other than that, I think there'd be just one of those, like, she does care and worry about Tun, and she did say, like, if you need me, come find me. But I think there'd be a point during the day that she would kind of just, like, if they ever locked eyes while he's at doing their duties, it's one of those, like, again, an are you okay look, like,
Yeah, roll me an insight check.
Sure. Not that high. Oh, 17, not bad.
I would say with the 17 on your insight, he looks melancholy. I would say, like, I don't know that sad is the right word.
Yeah.
It's definitely not happy. I think if you want to know more, you'll have to talk to him about it, but I think that you get the sense that he's feeling meh.
Yeah. Alright, that'll probably wait until after his duties and everything then, so whenever he's finally, whenever he decides he's inevitably gonna go off alone, I think that's when she'll initiate a talk, but until then, she's not gonna, interrupt, what he's doing.
I'd say this probably happens around, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
Sure.
where he's kind of got a minute, and he kind of goes over to, the back of the ship where the ballista are set up, kind of where you steer from, and he's just kind of looking back in the direction that you guys came from with his, arms crossed behind his back, just, looking out contemplatively over the sea.
Copper for your thoughts?
Well, I just don't know what we're gonna do now.
Well, the plan is to get to a fallen, destroyed city and find some crazy treasures.
Hi, well, but a big part of my life was just hoping to get revenge on Klieg.
Aye.
Klieg's dead. I know we're treasure hunters now, but before that, after that, I kind of thought I'd always have an enemy or something.
Well, to be fair, Tun, we're pirates. We have a lot of enemies.
To be fair, not one like him.
Aye, that's true.
We scraped away by the skin of our teeth multiple times around him. And I know several of our friends and rivals that have all ended up at the end of his mast.
What about a whole city of slave owners?
Aye. There is that. You think these new friends might be able to help us out with that?
I don't know. I've thought about it, but half our crew doesn't even know really what I'm looking for, so...
Well, I think that dwarf might not be a bad addition. I think the turtle might not be a bad addition.
Aye.
That fucking new elf, I don't know about him. He didn't seem like much of a fight. But the older elf, he seems like he's been around a time or two. He's got some knowledge.
He's crazy enough to fit right in, honestly.
He does seem like he'd fit in pretty well on the crew.
I'm thinking of offering him a spot if he should like it.
Right? I'd second that.
Otherwise, Tunton, I really don't know either. After I get what I need. I've thought about that too. Do I stay a pirate? Do I settle somewhere? You know, imagine me settling.
Not really, but you ever wonder what's like beyond this sea to the east?
Aye. How about it
Don't
then?
know.
Maybe we should become explorers? Map some new places?
I'd like to. I mean, we know that there's a couple places to the west and to the south, but nobody knows what's to the east.
Right? And after we plunder some treasures, destroy an entire city. She says that with a bit of a smirk. Obviously, she doesn't necessarily think they can kill the entire city, but you know,
I think for you, it's more of like there's a few things that you want there. There's probably
oh yeah.
I can think of one thing that you need to get from there, and
Yep.
I can think of maybe a couple people that you want to kill before.
Yes,
you
100%. But yeah, she's like, after we get my score settled, let's become explorers. Let's go east. Let's map a new land. Plunder some other treasures. Maybe some other holes.
Right.
She says with a smirk.
Let's do it.
I think from there we're gonna bounce back to Throgrim real quick. Throgrim, you're still sitting in, the captain's quarters here. Do you think that at some point you would snoop?
No,
No.
definitely not. Not for.
Do you think that you're looking at all at are you looking to try and maybe get a read on who the captain is being in her quarters for the first time? Or do
Probably
you think
not.
that, no, you're just sitting there focused on
Just minding his own business,
I love
he'd probably
Thurgrim.
expect the same thing, if someone was in his chamber, that they would just keep to themselves.
I think Throgrim would love the DMV.
Yeah,
He's just like, look at all this order, the line and everything is glorious.
yeah. People being patient.
So yeah, I think at a certain point, while you're sitting there, again, it's probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll hear a soft cough coming from Squill, and you'll notice that she's starting to stir and come to.
All right. I put my hand on her shoulder gently. I'm just like, rest, Squill. You're safe.
Roll.
She's up.
I'd like some sort of roll here, but I don't know what sort of roll I want. I feel like it's not persuasion, but how do you persuade somebody that you're there to help? What would you say?
It's a deck save, we all know it.
What would you say is you're kind of laying your hand on her shoulder? What would you say is your calming stat to let her know that she's safe, to reassure her?
It'd probably be charisma.
Take wisdom. Fight for it.
Yeah, I just
Your
sort of see
standpoint.
wisdom.
It's the wise eyes.
Because, yeah, his puppy dog eyes,
So for this one, then I'd say maybe you do an insight on there. Yeah, so I would say with that, I think at first she looks scared. She'll open up one of her only eye and look around, and it kind of darts around the room at first, and she eventually recognizes you, and it's quick, and you see that sense of fear leave her. It's not that she's scared of you. She's not scared of what's going to happen next. She sees you and she feels that comfort there.
Oh, nice. I ask if she thinks if she would like me to get her some food.
Yeah, I'm a little hungry.
I think that would be good. You just rest and relax. I'll be right back with something for you.
Thank you, Thorgrim.
Right, I'll go off
Yeah.
and get her food and a drink.
How many
leaving her
things does
alone.
she steal in my room? I'm glad I took my book.
Right. Luminor, where do you think you are? Are you up on the decks? Are you still below decks, kind of hanging out down there? Where do you think that you're reading your book most of the time?
I kind of move around because I'm trying to still, not snoop, but like, get a bigger picture of everybody. People watch, try to like get a big picture of everybody, to see where everybody kind of stands with the journey and everything like that. I would say that this morning I probably head over to check on Squill, just to see how that's going.
Yeah,
So
so
I
I think
Thorgrim?
that we had done that already this morning. So
Was it
we're
already this morning? I thought it was the next. I thought this is the next.
So
day.
we're in the afternoon now. So I'm gonna say, since you're kind of just like
okay.
reading your book and studying a little bit, I'm gonna say that you're actually below decks right now, and you do notice that Thorgrim is coming out of the room
Okay.
that you had seen him in earlier.
Okay,
So he's
yeah,
coming out
yeah.
of the room right now. And Thorgrim, do you think that you've got a smile on your face? Are you happy that Squill's come out of this, or do you think that you've got that same sort of stoic expression that Thorgrim usually has?
I imagine he's smiling, happy to see she's finally coming to.
Yeah, so I see Thorgrim smiling, so I go up to him and it's like, "Oh, is Squill awake? You seem in a chipper mood."
Yes, although she still seems exhausted, but I'm going to get her some food and beverage and see if she's up for trying some.
That's great, awesome. Do you mind if I go visit her at some point today?
What's your interest in Squill?
Just to wish her well. I mean, she seems like she was in a bind there. Almost lost her life. So
And
just sort of,
Luminor. Luminor, to be fair, you were at the battle. You kind of hung back by the tree that they said that they were all going to teleport out of. Nobody ended up teleporting out of it until the battle was over, but the goal was to grab Squill and go. But I think that you probably would have still seen those scenes of torture there. So you saw her get her ear ripped off. You saw her get her eye pulled out. You were part of the group that found her hand, so you know that she's been through some shit for sure. So I think that this is valid, 100%.
Yeah, so I want to just see how she's doing. It's a trying time for her. She had a lot of what's the word? Just had like a really rough time there. Almost lost her life and everything like that. So I just want to wish her well.
Okay, but just let her relax and don't say anything that might upset her.
Of course. Yeah, I'm not going to stay long.
Maybe you should just stay with her until I return, just in case.
I will head over there then, and I'll talk to Squill, and I'll just ask her how she's doing, and just tell her that I hope she heals quickly, and that I'm just going to sit with her here until Thorgrim comes back, and then he can with the food.
So I think as you come into the room, please roll me a dex save.
Dex save. Oh my goodness. What is this? Dex save.
Ooh. You get hit by a thrown dagger.
Oh my goodness.
You also hear Squill just shout out, "Who the fuck are you?" It's 5 damage, so it's not a ton, but
Okay. So I just pull the dagger, I guess, out of my arm. And I'm like, what the hell was that for?
I don't know you. Thorogrim, I think at this point you probably hear a little bit of commotion in that room.
Yeah, I imagine I would have heard like the yelling, so I would have came rushing back.
Yeah,
What the fuck
Thorgrim's
is
here. I'm
this?
like, she threw a dagger at me.
Luminor, I told you not to upset her, and just to let her rest.
Do anything. I just walked in the room and she threw a dagger at me.
Oh, I think you've done enough. You should probably leave now.
Does she not know who I am? Like we were on the same boat together.
She's been drunk for like the last 17 days, 20 days. Like excessively drunk. The crew has lost track of her multiple times, finding her in the bottom of wine barrels. And she didn't know who you are when you were fighting on the beach, and that's also the time that she had gotten kidnapped. So she's unfortunately has not been introduced to you and does not know you at this time.
Yeah, did you ever even talk to her, Brian? Or Luminor?
I don't think he ever has.
I don't think so, but we shared a boat. I know we shared the boat.
I mean, I, for one,
We sat
understand
next to
why
each
he
other
hasn't.
on the boat.
She was shit-faced.
You
But
should like at least recognize me as somebody that's not like trying to kill her.
she's been through a lot, okay? She's only got one eye. She's got one ear. She can't hear well or see well.
Which surprises me that she could still hit me with a freaking dagger, throwing it with only one eye.
It's more so that
Pretty
you...
low, Brian.
I
Rolled a
think
7.
with your 7, she would have missed you, but you dodged into it.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm not known for my quick reflexes, I suppose.
Luminor,
Like, okay,
perhaps
fine.
you
I just
should
came
bring
to
us
wish
some
you
food.
well, Squill,
with
and hope
us?
that you're doing fine. But I guess I'll just leave. And I just like I just leave with a big huff.
I think Squill is like looking up at you, Thorogrim, and she's just like, is he with us?
I think, but he really hasn't proven himself. The fight where we rescued you, I think he was scared to get involved, but I'm sure he'll find his courage.
Oh, well, I mean...
Anyways, you lie back down and relax. We have to get some food in that belly. Help you get your strength back. So I shall return.
Thanks, Thorogrim. She'll sit up in bed just a little bit and start eating some porridge, and she'll be like, hey, is there any, like, ale?
I don't know. I'm gonna make a medicine check to see if ale would be. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think ale would be the best drink for you right now. Perhaps some water. Just for now, to help you heal.
Isn't it all salt water?
The ocean water is, but we have drinkable water.
I've been drinking wine and beer this whole time, thinking that the water out there was bad.
Well, the ocean water is, but yes, let me get you some fresh water.
The
Thanks.
true final boss is a sober Squill.
That being said, I'm sure we grabbed some snow to restock our fresh water.
Yeah, I'd say so. Because your rainwater collection has definitely frozen up and it's not been raining too much.
Actually, like, did sailors drink water, or like, did they drink?
It was mostly ale.
Okay.
In grog, they would mix the water with some rum just to where it would keep the scum at bay.
Well, I don't know. Would I suggest water then?
Honestly, it might have been ale. Just because water was bad for people back in that day. Like, that's why they brewed it into ciders and ales and juices and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would have agreed that ale would be good for her then.
Sure, I'll get you a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also had stuff like small beers back then, which I mean is basically like a near beer now, where it was like a 1%.
Well, yeah, I know a lot of like alcohol and wine and stuff wasn't as strong as they are today.
So yeah, I'd say
I'll go get her an ale.
Get her an ale?
Whatever pirates or sailors would think is a good drink on a boat.
Well, I think Cookie would be potentially a good person to ask, since he's like the resident cook and also seems to know a little bit about medicine as well.
All right, yeah, I'll go ask him what his opinion.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you probably want... Ooh, for you or for the little one, because I got some good northern stuff for you.
I'll have to... Maybe later today, but this will be for Squill. She finally woke up.
Yeah, let me look around. Look around real quick.
And he just like starts like... he goes over to like his big cooking kettle and just starts throwing shit out of it. Just behind him over his shoulder, and finally like pulls out like a flask, and it seems like it's super small, like it's maybe the size of like a thimble almost, but it looks like it to be a little flask. And you'll see him just like kind of unscrew the top. He's like, "You got a cup?"
I grab one.
And he starts pouring it in there, but it's got so much more liquid than there should be.
Oh, I forgot he had that.
In this tiny little thimble.
Oh, it's very useful. Where is that something that you think I could find somewhere? How hard is it to get something like that?
I don't know how many of these there are, but... I suppose I could give you one of them.
And so this is actually different than his special drinking horn thing. This is actually like... I'm trying to think of how I want to describe this. It's basically like a very small space. Like I said, it's only about the size of a thimble, but it can hold who knows how much liquid.
So it's like a bag of holding for alcohol?
Yeah, just a little bit. Now, just be careful with it.
He's giving it to me to keep?
Yeah, because you'll see he's got like 4 or 5 of these little thimble ones. He's got like, he'll like flick his hands out and do it all over the ends of his fingers.
If Cookie has some, I definitely have one.
Do you know about them is the question.
Magnificent gift. Thank you.
Well, just like I said, use it carefully. Don't like draining no oceans or anything. I heard about one of my cousins. So he was out there in the middle of the desert, but it wasn't a desert before he went out there. So he was out there. It used to be an ocean. Then he opened up his little thimble thing, and it like sucked all the ocean into it, and now it's a desert.
Pilgrim's eyes get like real wide. He's like, amazing. Completely believes him. Well, I'll be sure to be very careful with it.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on you, and if you don't, I'll just have to take it back.
That's fair. Well, thank you. And I'll go take Squill her alcohol.
Awesome. I think at some point somebody probably would have gone up to deck and let you know, Laura, that Squill was conscious again.
Right. Whoever's available, I guess, to take the wheel, she'll holler at them. I just did it in real life. 9. Is that fine?
9 is Tauntaun. She'll go take the wheel for you.
Pat him on the shoulder before she heads on down, and she'll go in to check on Squill. I assume this is shortly after or while Thorgrim is getting the drink, I think.
Yeah, probably while Thorgrim is getting the drink, and I think that you probably see like a bloody Luminor walking up the stairs as you're going down.
In her mind, she thinks that's an improvement considering what happened in the last fight, so she doesn't say anything and heads into her room. Do I get a dagger?
No, I mean it was literally just because she didn't recognize Luminor at like maybe a little bit, but not at all, because she was in a very drunken state the entire time that she knew him. But she actually met you before when she was sober.
All right, is she on the bed or is she stealing from my stuff?
No, she's actually just laying in the bed, like she is. And I think you don't even need to roll to get the vibe that she's not being suspicious. It looks like she just doesn't have the energy to do that. She's got self-defense energy, but like going out and stealing stuff from your cabin on
there is a limit. There is a limit to her thievery. Just getting horribly tortured and mutilated. That's all it takes.
I mean, she's not so much in the way of the light hands as some of the goblins are.
Yeah.
She's more on the murder side than the thieving side.
I'll pull up a stool or whatever we've got in there and kind of sit down there and Squill.
Hi, Captain.
Got to admit, you look like shit.
Yeah, I feel like shit.
Been treated like shit.
And I'll go and kind of check on her arm. Is her hand grown back or is it growing? Yeah.
Her hand is grown back, yeah. Her eye is still missing and her ear is still missing, however.
Well, I was going to make you a nice hook hand, but looks like I don't need to.
That'd be kind of cool. Can I still have a hook?
You know what? Why not?
Might be good for gutting people.
Aye, that's what a few of them use it for. Nice pointy hook to drag away their victims.
Hook sounds fun.
I know what you've been through is quite a lot, but for what it's worth, you survived Klieg. Not very many can say that.
See the guy that I took his eye and his ear?
Aye.
Yeah, he's a fucking dick.
Aye. The biggest one. He's killed quite a few pirates.
He has a little one, though.
Probably. He's killed quite a few pirates, so it's honestly a good thing, or good riddance that he's gone.
Where did you guys get the wizard?
Get the wizard?
Yeah, the wizard that was there. The one that captured me and brought me there.
No, we didn't see any wizard.
That's not good.
Was he a dark elf as well?
I think he was more like that other elf, like not dark elf. Like light-skinned elf.
Like Karasu?
Yeah.
Well, that ain't good at all. And he's the one that caught you.
He's the one who was able to, like, move so fast. He's got, like, seems like portal magic.
Do you know why they took you? Was it just coincidence, or do you think you were targeted?
I think it was a coincidence. They seemed as surprised as I was to see them. But then I got a little stabby and they got a little mad.
We saw that. A bunch of blood. I hope you got one good.
I think I killed one of them.
Good girl. Well, Squill, I hope you know that I'd like you to be part of the crew too. You're good with your daggers and, well, you helped save Aya, and that means a lot.
Thanks, Captain, but can I be honest with you? I
I fucking hate the water.
That's fair enough, Squill.
If you need anything like on land, I got your back. But as soon as I can get off this thing, I think I'd like to get off.
Sure. You can be my crew in spirit, huh? We'll help each other out. How does that sound?
Yeah. I mean, if you need anybody you need stabbing or like...
Oh, I need quite a few, so I might call on you for that.
Can I tell you something else, Captain?
Of course.
I'm really confused.
About what?
I'm supposed to be evil, I think. I spent my whole life trying to be evil, but then, like, I started hanging out with these guys, and they seem to be good, and it doesn't make sense, but good seems to be better.
To be honest, Quill, I don't know if I'm the best one to talk about morality. I'm the captain of a pirate ship.
Well, I think that's maybe why you're the best one, because maybe there's a line between.
I think good and evil is a bit abstract, isn't it? All in all, it comes down to who's gonna fuck you and whether or not you can fuck them back.
Like in a sex way?
No. Like as in someone hurts you or takes your hand, if you can take it back and take theirs.
Okay. So was Klieg evil? Or was that guy evil? I don't think she ever got his name.
Yeah. Klieg? It's hard to say. I'm sure some people would say he isn't because he killed pirates. But to us, he certainly was an evil fuck. He went out of his way to do horrible things. Just look what he did to your eyes, your ear. There was no reason to be that gruesome, was there? So, I'd say he's an evil bastard. But he did it to...
You want to roll me a perception check. So I'd say that you came back to the room with that ale, but you noticed that Lara was in there kind of speaking with Squill, so I think that you stayed outside. But I do think that you hear, or overhear at least a good part of this conversation. You may not get every word, but I think that you get the gist of it.
She'll also add,
All right.
what really matters, Squill, is finding people you can trust to keep in your life. The problem with being evil is that you don't have friends. You're alone, and that gets you killed, and that gets you hurt. But because you had friends, we could save you. So good, evil, really is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? You just need friends. Good is a matter of perspective.
Okay.
So, what it all comes down to is find people that you love and you want to stay by, and they'll stay by you. And if they betray you, we can keelhaul them. She smirks.
Thanks, Captain, and thanks for letting me stay in your room.
Aye. You get some rest. And I know my shit, so if anything's missing... She just points at her.
I think she'll hold up a middle finger. Just like to the chest, like...
And I'll squeeze her shoulder before getting up and heading out. Stop when I see Throgrim out there and gesture for him to serve
Captain,
the ale.
I must correct you about good being in the eye of a beholder, as you put it. There's clearly forces of good and evil.
Right.
If you have the time, I could give you a lecture about it. That we have many discussions about this and during my training as a cleric.
Yes, I'm quite sure that it's very fascinating and in-depth, but oh shite, I've got so much to do. I'm a captain of a ship after all.
Okay, very well. Another time then.
I think who's close? Probably Krax or Drax. One of the two is just like,
We've been sailing for like 2 weeks. You've got all the time in the world on your hands.
Oh, look, there's a deck that needs swabbing. Just stare at him.
No, I should probably get back and observe Squill just to make sure she's okay. But another time, Captain. I'm sure you'll find the discussions quite interesting and educational.
Right. Head off. But I will throw a mop at whoever said that, Krax or Drax. Yeah, Drax, and then head up.
I do offer Squill privacy if she just wants time to be alone for a bit.
Would you mind Throgrim staying?
Oh, I don't mind at all, as long as you need me.
Thank you. Captain said something kind of interesting there. If you got people you can trust around you, you're gonna be okay. And I feel like I can trust you.
Well, you can, but we are only mortal and imperfect, so I will let you know that I will always try everything I can to stay true to you. But especially, I've seen friends of mine be corrupted by this goop. So I just want you to know, if that ever happens to me, it's not me.
Thanks, Throgrim. And I think she'll probably, she's done eating, she's done with her drink. I think she'll probably, close her eyes and lay back on the bed and just rest content.
All right.
And we're going to bounce over to Karasu and Doth. You guys are flying out over this beautiful forest. And I think at a certain point you get this sense that there's definitely a lot of that Fey magic, Fey vibe below you in the forest here. And as you guys have made your way further south, you no longer see that river behind you. I mean, if you do, it's at the very, very distance. And now you start seeing this mountainscape start to approach to the south in front of you. What do you think you're doing with Doth to try and track this artifact down?
I think for a moment he's rather giddy and just kind of beside himself. Nostalgic, misses the feeling. And he's gonna try to send out his feelers into that Fey magic and just see if he could feel anything on the wind, kind of thing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a survival check, and I will be right back. Give me just 1 second, guys.
No worries.
You guys ready to dive back in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So, Karasu, you are flying with Doth, and you rolled a pretty decent survival check, I would say. And as you are making your way into this forest, I think that you almost notice not just a change in color, but a change in vibes in the landscape. And I think as you descend a little bit further down, as Doth kind of dips his eagle's wings and you do a dive and start getting down towards that forest floor, and Doth will look over at you and just nod his head and say, I think I might feel something here.
Karasi just smiles like a boy, and he's like, I do also. Oh, it's great. And he just starts whispering with maniacal laughter and Sylvan.
Doth is starting to look over his shoulders and check all of his mushrooms to make sure that none of them are going off and causing an effect on you.
Mm-hmm. Is this it's not me, right? This is just you or this place?
It's this place. It's home, Doth. It's amazing. Well, and terrifying, but also amazing.
Oh, where are we?
We're about to find out. Who knows?
And I think that you guys begin to navigate your way through this forest here, a druid and a ranger. I mean, what could go wrong in just a normal natural forest?
Right? Hey, at least it's a druid and a ranger, not like a fighter and a barbar. They would be having a bad day.
You guys would be fucked. Yeah, I think as you begin to make your way further into this forest and as you start to navigate around, I think because you spent so much time there, you get this almost familiar sense as you're making your way deeper and deeper into this forest, and you get the sense that maybe you did warp back into the Feywild. Maybe there's something that's connecting Maleismere to the Feywild. It's been a long time since you've been here, but there was a connection with this place when you first came. But
Well, Doth, I don't think we are where we were. He just laughs.
No, I mean, we were very far north yesterday.
He's gonna immediately kind of start checking the surroundings.
yeah, go ahead and I'd say just carry on that survival check, that 21. I think you are where you think you are. Feywild.
I am
We
mad.
are in the Feywild now.
You sent them to the Feywild without me.
I've never been there.
Don't worry, let me be your guide. Just don't give thanks or smiles or anything that sounds like it could be a trick.
Names, too. Names are important here.
Names are very important.
Should we take on pseudonyms?
It's good to do.
I'll be Barth, then?
Barth. I like that. I'll be Lucky. And he just smirks.
Well, I think that we should be all right.
I think you actually, for probably the first time in 20 years, you get the sense that Doth might be a little nervous here.
He's gonna pat him on the back. Don't worry, we'll be just fine. Or not. I mean, it is a gamble. But it'll be okay. I think.
Okay.
And I feel like that's a decent stopping point right there, but it's up to you guys. If you guys want to press on, I've probably got more for us, but I know it's getting late for you all on the East Coast.
Yeah, I want to, but unfortunately, I probably should get to bed. What are your thoughts, Brian?
I guess it depends on how, like, if we do keep going, like, how much more would you want to do, like another hour, or like how much more, would the next stopping point be? I guess.
I mean, we could circle back in the next hour, but I'd also throw that question to Sarah and Jay. I know how much you love D&D, but I also know how much sleep is important.
I'm unemployed. I can sleep in, so I'm good. But
I mean, I'm fine if the others are. It mostly comes down to the West Coasters or...
yeah, I mean, but I also know what it's like to have work the next morning. So if you
Well, that's why God made coffee. So
I'd say we'll look at like the next half hour to an hour.
well, definitely midnight will be the latest. I won't.
Yeah.
After that,
But I could do a little bit more. Yeah.
All right.
I'm feeling pretty good. I think I can make it to midnight if Brian's okay with that.
I could make it close to there. At least certainly 11:30.
All right.
Cool. We'll press on for another half hour and circle back around then. So I will say we will shift from Doth and Karasu back to our crew among the Scarlet Winch. Excuse me. I would say the full day has progressed at this point. It is nearing nighttime now. Is there anything that you guys would be doing tonight? Talking to anybody on the crew or with each other?
I would like to have talked to Mole before it got too late, like give him time to work on some stuff. We don't have to necessarily do the scene.
So yeah, I'll say that you do end up going down to his workshop, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I would say he's got like that space between like the lower deck and the bottom of the ship where he's just scuttling around down there as his little gnomish form, like building shit and also making sure that the ship is in ship shape.
Yeah.
But I would say that you catch him at a certain point of the day, and he's skittering around like he does, but he'll look up at you with his like mechanical bullshit and just oh hey,
Hello, Noel. I was hoping you could do a couple of favors for me.
yeah.
You doing all right there?
No, this is normal, Mole.
Yeah. I think she just
I'm
asked
great.
that. Yeah, she just asked that anyway, because... Okay, good. So, for one, I'd like to fashion some sort of hook weapon for Squill. We were joking about it for her arm, but she's got her hand back, so something she can actually hold and, just a good pirate hook.
Okay.
Then, do you think you could do something special for an eye patch?
Yeah.
Knowing her, maybe something that shoots something and kills things?
Maybe.
Great. Also, I don't know if this is possible at all. Can you put an explosive in a big weapon?
Explosive? Like alchemical fire?
I don't know what to be the best, but look, I'm thinking of trying to get something for Tun Tun, and I'd like to upgrade his weapon somehow, and he likes to make things blow up, so I was wondering if you could come up with something that he'd like.
I'll play around with something, see what I can do.
Perfect. Alright, as always, have fun.
Yeah.
Don't blow up the ship. And I'll leave him to it. I don't know if it'd be possible. I'd love it if Squill had like a gun eye patch.
I was thinking like a firebolt eye patch, if anything. But
That works.
As just a gentle reminder, there is no gunpowder.
Sorry,
at least at this point in time yet.
Yeah.
So there's not something super explosive one way or another for either Squill or for Tun Tun, but we'll figure something out for both of them.
Yeah, whatever works. And obviously he would know, like, especially if I have special requests, I think it's open, like if he needs any materials or things like that to restock later. I'm sure he's got a lot right now, but later when we can get to a port, we'll restock whatever he needs. So other than that, I think for the most part she just captains the ship, avoids Thorgrim looking busy whenever he's around, and periodically checks on Squill, makes sure she's okay and healing up okay, and eats dinner with the crew.
Thorgrim, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Do I roll a deception then?
No.
Ducking me?
I would say no matter how busy she seems to be, there's always time to listen to the word of Paylor.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the next time I see her walking by, if I'm not with Squill, I just start following her and be like, I'd like to continue with the education. I think you'll find it most interesting.
Oh, these buckets over here.
And when he says like most illuminating, he kind of like winks at her like because it's a pun and he thinks it's very clever.
That probably makes her kind of smile because it's just so Thorgrim. But after, she's just like, oh, unfortunately you caught me at a bad time. I'm a bit busy right now. Perhaps another day.
Okay, but this is very important.
I'm
I don't want
sure
you to have
it is.
wrong impression about
Thorgrim.
the nature of good and evil, and
Why don't you write it down for me, and then that way, whenever I have free time, I could look it up, and then you don't have to give me
that is
any
an
words.
excellent idea. I'll get working on it right away.
Thank you.
And now she leaves all proud of herself that she won't have to hear the lecture.
I was really looking forward to that lecture. Luminor, I think at some point in the day, as you're people watching, you definitely see Thorgrim like really trying to tell the captain about his god.
But he does seem very pleased about writing it down too, like thinking that she's actually interested in hearing it.
But how do you think you spend your evening, Luminor? Are you still people watching? Are you trying to make yourself useful at a certain point?
I am trying to make myself I suppose less useful. Because I don't want to do anything except relax and study my spells and just try to figure out, like how I can sort of get out of here, like get out of this situation that I've found myself in. And I guess ideally like return to where I came from. So I'm not trying to add anything else to that at the moment too much. But I do think I go probably talk to Crack some and just see how he's doing. Just grab a few drinks with him because he seems like a pretty good ally at this point. So I kind of go there to hang out.
Oh, Luminor, come on over. Let's get some drinks.
Say that's why I came. And
But I can outdrink you.
I'm sure you can.
You
but
can
I'm gonna give
outfly
it a
me,
shot.
but I can outdrink you.
I'm gonna give it a try. So I just get obliterated with cracks, basically. That's how I spend my night.
Oh yeah. Roll me a con save.
Let's see here.
You're obliterated with crack. I think there's a certain point of the night where you do end up blacking out. Is there anything crazy that Luminor would do if he blacked out, do you think?
Let me think. Anything crazy that he would do? He'd probably take off his shirt and just show off his beautiful body to anybody that
I'm so sexy. Look at
yes,
me.
that's probably because he doesn't like to show off whenever he's in the right frame of mind, but when he gets drunk he starts to let loose a little bit.
I think that from across the room you'll see that Aya's got like that classic cartoon like awooga, like the hearts and the eyes just all over your body, and eventually she'll come over and start like drinking with you guys. I think Drax will come over and start drinking with you guys as well, and eventually Tangaroa will come down from the top of the mast and start having a few drinks with you, and I think that there's a pretty good party up on the top deck at this point of the night.
Nice.
Thorgrim, you have finished your writing, and I think that you're starting to come like realize what's going on around you, and you notice that Luminor's got his shirt off and he's just like probably party dancing up on the deck and like Aya's like grinding on him. It feels like a nightclub.
Thorgrim's just looking at him and he thinks to himself, that might be the prettiest man I've ever seen. But anyways, back to the treatise of the nature of good and evil.
No inclination to go and drink or take your shirt off too?
He's on a mission.
He's gonna save this captain from her pirate ways.
Divine educator.
Oh, Laura, what do you think you're doing at this point of the night, now that your crew has a little bit of a party on the deck? And
is Cookie among them?
I mean, there is a party atmosphere. Let me roll
Yeah.
for
You know that gif is too true.
Oh, well, 100%.
Yep.
Cookie is not among them currently.
Okay. In that case, since everyone's busy and he's down here alone or whatever, I'll probably take him to, like, go over to Cookie and be like, alright, Cookie, Luminor's not doing shite on this boat, so I want you to make sure you give him the, not the good stuff. He needs to work for his food, so
Cookie
you can
will
feed him.
have this super offended look on his face and just laugh. You think anything I'm making good?
I think everything you make is good, but I think there's some leftovers and gruel that you don't really care about, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm sure I could find something for him.
He's got to learn if he wants to be on this boat. He's got to work for it. And he's
So
doing
shit
nothing.
rations.
Aye.
Shit 4 rations? I could shit in a bowl.
Well, let's not poison the man. Although we'll save that idea for another time.
Well, I mean, I'm sure I can find something. I've never tried to cook bad. I've always tried to cook good. This is going to be
Yeah, I just mean don't give him the good food. Like, give
all
him
my
bread.
food is good. What do you not understand?
Give him the stale bread.
I mean, I'll try and find something, but this hurts my heart, Captain.
He's got to learn. And it's either that or I lock him up and then he's completely worthless.
I mean, you could hang him from, like, the top of the topmast.
Aye, but I figure we'll try this first. Let him learn his lesson.
You could talk to Aya and cut off his sex ration.
I don't think Aya will actually do that at this point.
Well, I mean, he is a super sexy elf, but you could probably convince Aya. She's on your side more than his side, I think.
I'll give it a try. But remember stale bread. Then I will, normally I do join the crew in revelry, but I think at this point she's, kind of just wanting some time on her own, really. So I'm sure she walks into her room completely forgetting Squill's there, though. And just like, oh, right. But she'll bring up, like, a lot of the crew is having a party up above deck if you want to join them.
That sounds nice, but I don't know that I've got the energy for it.
Well, better than to keep your rest. I'll be in this room if you need me. And I'll go back to Tuntun's space. And
Thank you.
Actually, that's probably where Thorgrim is writing his treatise.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Yes. Here you go, Captain. I think you'll be most pleased.
thank you, Thorgrim.
And like it's surprisingly detailed. Like it starts off like, first we must define what is good and define what is evil. And like it just goes on and on like that. Like
So it's probably a very fat, like, stack, and she's just flipping
yeah,
through.
like it's amazing he actually wrote that much in the amount of time he had.
She just flips through, like, surprised by it. Well, I'll read this before bed. And she clonks it to the side and...
Well, you might find it too interesting to fall asleep to, so I wouldn't recommend that. But I'm quite pleased with it.
In her mind, she's like, this is probably going to help me fall asleep. But she's just, well...
I imagine it would be very tedious. Like it's very structured. Like
yeah.
it doesn't like take shortcuts or anything.
I appreciate it, Thorgrim.
You know, there's a party up above. You might want to go join.
I think I can now. How's Squill? Is she still sleeping?
She was awake but tired. I told her the same thing, and she wanted to rest.
I'll just make sure she doesn't want to be by herself. I whisper, his loud whispers. And be like, you have to be careful. But her experience, I just want to make sure it didn't hurt her mind.
I think she's pretty strong-minded. She'll pull through eventually.
Yes, but what she endured, that would break almost anyone. But she seems to be recovering nicely.
You might be surprised how strong people can be when they've endured a lot.
Oh? Something you want to talk about?
She has endured a lot.
Let's just say I know of a few people that have gone through quite a bit. Seems I tend to collect those sorts on my crew.
Well, if Squill decides she wants to discuss it, maybe you would be the best person for her to talk to about it. But if she'd rather keep it to herself, that might be best. But I think I will go check on her and maybe check out this party.
Aye. Honestly, that gets her thinking a bit. So after Thorgrim does his scene with Squill, I think I'll go back in and talk to her again.
Yeah, so Thorgrim, you enter into Squill's room. Or the captain's quarters.
We can call it Squill's room now.
No, we can't.
I could just imagine it she's feeling better, but she doesn't want to leave the bed now.
100%. 100%. She will milk this for everything it's worth.
I'm so sore.
I think it still hurts.
It's like baby Sushi when she's like, no, I can't move,
I know.
Need cuddles. And then when you're like, time for meds, she's like, oh, look at that shit, I'm a ninja.
But yeah, I just checked to see if she needs anything or if she wants me to stay with her or if she wants privacy.
I'm okay, Thorgrim. I heard there's a party. If you want to go join the party, I think I'll be okay.
Are you sure?
I think I just need to sleep.
All right. Yes, rest is one of the best things you can do. So sleep well, Squill.
Thanks, Thorgrim.
Right, I'll go watch Luminor become more debased.
And
Luminor notices the lack of body hair on elves. He finds it odd.
Yeah. Luminor, I've got a question. Do you think your pants off are at this point, or do you think it's just the shirt?
Just the shirt for now. We'll have to,
Progress further.
progress a little bit further for that. Yeah.
So yeah, Thorgrim, you take in this
Connection.
scene.
Yeah, he's just like, But he does drink some, but he's not going to get obliterated.
Awesome. And then you said that you wanted to have a quick little scene here with Squill, Lara.
Yeah.
What do you think you say as you walk into your bedchamber?
She'll go in and she basically is just like, I know you're tired, so I won't really stay for very long, but I just wanted to say that, and she'll close the door and sit, by the bed again. I haven't exactly had my eye poked out or my ear ripped off, but I've been through some shit in my life too. And I know how hard it can be and how lonely you can feel during it. So if you do need someone to talk to, I'll talk to you.
Thanks, Captain. We got him, so I feel a little bit better, but we didn't get the wizard, and I worry about that.
I do too, Squill. But... well, for one, next time don't wander off so far alone, huh?
Yeah.
And, we'll get that fucking bastard if he tries again. Alright?
Okay. Thanks, Captain.
Alright. You're not alone. Even if I leave you alone in the room. She smirks.
I know you guys are just right there if I need you.
Aye.
I think her eyes start to close just a little bit and she drifts away.
And I'll, quietly sneak out. As a rogue, I'm sure I can do that. And, I'll go into Tuntun's area and basically just write a bit in my journal, you know. Honestly, probably talking about what Thorgrim said and about being there for Squill and how, you know, she wonders if she will, you know, be a good enough influence that way, and sort of, I guess, hope if it would be practice enough for whatever he might need in the future.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think now is where we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
And everybody go ahead and take your long rest, and we'll pick up with our next session the following morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Another good session.
Yep. Until next time. Unfortunately, a week away.
Is it Tuesday yet?
Yeah.
Almost.
I find myself thinking that a lot. Like, come on.
I like
And
this.
I only get so much fix with just listening back to the episodes because I want to talk to you guys about what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard as
Yeah.
a DM when you plan this stuff too, and you have to wait because we only play once a week. So it's like, get there so I can tell you.
I've got info for you guys.
I would like to thank you, Canyon, for letting me go to the Feywild.
Fuck
It's
you,
just a
Canyon.
taste. It's just a taste.